I'm going to do a quick video today about PPF. I get a lot of questions about it, so I'll try and answer them. Okay, so I PPF'd the M3, the Raptor, and the wife's X3M. They were all done at Titan Motorworks in Rochester, New York. They did a great job. They fully stealth PPF'd them, ceramic coated, and then tinted them as well. So average price was, I want to say 6-7K, right around there. Why did I do it? Okay, so to me, this is an expensive car. I know to some people it's not, but to me it's an expensive car. 90 grand, you know, it's an expensive car. X3M 90, Raptor 80. I also wanted to change the look of them, so I didn't have just, you know, if I met another Isle Man green, you know, this is stealth Isle Man green. I like the look of it. I like the stealth. If it wears out on me, people are like, oh yeah, well what about if that gets old? Great, well then I'll just rip it off and the paint will be brand new underneath, you know? So I wrapped it because I wanted to protect it, because like I said, to me it's an expensive car. I wanted it to be different, you know, with the stealth look, and I wanted to help protect my investment. And let's be honest, we're car guys. We're gonna mod the shit out of these things. So don't act like you're not gonna spend 6 or 7 grand. I mean, there's enough money right there, you know? I mean, you're going to spend money on rims, tires, carbon, tuning. Don't act like you're not going to spend the money. You know what I mean? So if you're thinking about it, I really, really recommend it. I mean, let's take a look at this front. Look at that. It's like it's brand new. Don't look at those water spots. You know, you can't even tell. This has 7,500 miles on it, and it looks brand new. Now I did drive this home and from South Carolina. When I took it to Titan, I think it had 1,000 miles on it. And just driving home and just being, you know, the New York crappy roads, I think it had 11 small little imperfections in the paint just from driving it home. So let's multiply that by another couple thousand miles, and you can imagine the front end would look like crap. So what does it look like up close? So you can see, the only thing you can see is around corners where they can't really bend, you know, the wrap around. This is what it looks like. That's what it looks like. I also had them wrap the aftermarket mirror cap that I put on. Of course, wrap the carbon roof, because this is incredibly expensive, and you're going to get a lot of debris hitting right up here. I also had them do the inlets that I did, because you have to take that whole entire front bumper off. And I've seen people not protect these, and then rocks get in there and it just, yeah, it doesn't look good, you know? I don't want to take that off again. So to me, it is well worth the money to protect this. So this does provide some relief for people like me. You know that driving around, you know, you're going to be protected. I mean, if you take something huge, you know, giant piece of metal or something, yeah, it's going to fuck the car up. But this is self-healing as well. So if you just leave it out in the sun or just heat it up a little bit, if, you know, you get something in there, a little nick or something, you know, it's not that big of a deal. I was filming and I had a GoPro here. The whole freaking thing fell off, hit down here, and nothing. Now, I don't know what would have happened if I had the PPF. It hit right there, and I just heated it up a little bit and went back, you know, to its normal shape. But, you know, those are the things I'm talking about, you know. And then if you're looking, if you want to see what it looks like, and you're looking to do it, that's normal, just like that. And that's the stealth. And there's my new tuning setup, because I got sick of the Wi-Fi adapter. So another argument I get, people are like, oh well, yeah, I mean, it's so expensive, you know, just drive it like it is, you can always repaint it. Yeah, that's great. So if I fuck up the whole front end after say 10, 20, 30,000 miles, how much is it going to cost me to respray this from a good body shop? 2-3 grand, and then it's still not protected, and then it's still going to happen again. So I get what people say, but I don't know. To me, this is a great investment. If you're going to keep your car longer than a year or two, you know, like I plan to keep this for pretty I don't know, 4 or 5 years, you know? And especially with the Raptor, which is, to me, one of the best trucks I've ever owned. I mean, this thing is just awesome. Let's take a look at this bitch. There's all my fuel. This is also stealth PPF. And the same thing, you can see a little bit in the tiny bit in the corners. But yeah, this is super easy to clean. God, this thing is fucking huge. Look at the size of that compared to that. Beastie ass front end. It's worth it, guys. If you're thinking about it, you can afford it, and it's not going to stretch your budget very much, go for it, man. It gives you a lot of peace of mind knowing that you have your $90,000 car, you know, protected, you know.